About 6 months before I figured any of this out, I was executing really well. I had goals, I had deadlines, I had a full system tracking my progress. Every week I was hitting the things I said I would hit. And I remember sitting down one Sunday, looking at everything I had done that quarter, and feeling almost nothing. Not burned out, not behind, actually on track. And still something felt off. Like I had been running a race, crossed the finish line, and only then asked myself, did I even want to go there? That feeling sat with me for weeks. And when I finally understood what I was missing, which is a real life vision, everything about how I set goals and plan my life changed. If you don't know me, I'm Matt, and I've been building and testing life management systems on myself for 6 years, and I live inside the current one every day. Here is how this breaks down. First, I will tell you exactly what happened to me and why most goal systems quietly fail. Then I will walk you through the 11 areas a robust life vision covers. And then I will show you one written out, so you can see exactly what yours should look like and where most people get it wrong. So here is what my system looked like back then. I had goals set across main areas of my life. Career, finances, fitness. I had a roadmap, I had monthly reviews. The whole thing looked like really put together. And for a few months, I was proud of it. I was consistent, I was disciplined, I was checking boxes. And still, none of it felt like it mattered. I was doing everything right, and it was making me feel worse. Not because the system was broke. The system worked. I just had no idea if the direction I was pointing it at was actually the direction I wanted to go. And one day I realized I didn't actually want most of what I was chasing. Some of it came from what I thought I was supposed to want. Some of it came from watching what other people were building. Almost none of it came from a real, deliberate decision about what I wanted my life to actually look like. Here is the thing about goal systems. They are like a compass, really useful for staying on course. But a compass is useless if you don't know where you're going. I had the compass, I just had no destination. That's not an execution problem. That's a direction problem. And no productivity system in the world fixes a direction problem. At some point, I realized what I actually needed. A life vision. And I started actively looking for how to build one properly so I wouldn't end up chasing the wrong things again. I read a few books on the topic. I hired a coach to walk me through it. Not to tell me what to want, to help me figure out what I actually wanted, one area at a time. And based on all of that, the books, the coaching work, and honestly, a lot of trial and error, I built a system I'm about to show you. Let's get into it. Life vision isn't one paragraph summarizing your future. It's a direction set for every area of your life, one at a time. I break life into 11 areas. Together, they cover the full picture. The first one is health and fitness. Your body, your energy, your mental sharpness. How you want to feel physically and mentally for the long run. Second is love. Your intimate relationship. The person you build your life with. What that looks like. What kind of partner you want to be. The third one is family and friends. The close connections. Parents, siblings, the handful of people you actually invest in. Then there is career and passion. Your craft, what you build, what you want to be known for, the work that matters to you. Fifth is fun and recreation. What recharges you outside of work. This one gets ignored more than any other area. Next one is finance. Money, savings, investments, security. Not just how much you earn, but what financial freedom actually means to you. Seventh is life quality. Your environment, your home, your conditions of your daily life, where you live and how you live. Eighth is impact, what you contribute beyond yourself, the value you create for other people. Ninth is self-development, who you are deliberately becoming, not the skills you happen to pick up, the person you are choosing to build on purpose. 10th is spirituality and mindset, your inner world, your peace, your values, your resilience, and the practices that keep you grounded. And the last one, life management. The system that runs everything else. This is the one area most productivity-obsessed people think they have covered. Almost none of them actually do. Most people have an opinion on 2 or 3 of these. The rest just happen to them. And that's exactly the problem. Because when areas of your life have no direction set for them, life fills in those blanks for you, and usually not in the direction you would choose. By the way, if you want this structure ready to fill in, I have a free Notion template with all 11 areas already set up. Link is in the description. Knowing the 11 areas is the easy part. Writing them down is where most people get it wrong. Let me show you both. The wrong way looks like this. You sit down, you go through each area, and you write something like health and fitness, get healthier, go to the gym more. Finance, earn more, save more. Career and passion, grow my business, travel more. That's not a life vision. That's a wish list. Every single one of those could mean 100 different things to 100 different people. There is nothing to orient your decisions around. Now, here is the one thing that shows up in every good life vision and almost no one writes it in. A future state sentence in present tense. Not I want to, not I will, but instead I am. Watch what happens when you apply that to every area. Take, for example, career and passion. Instead of grow my business, the vision entry reads, I run a one-person business that generates consistent income doing work I'm genuinely proud of. I publish content that helps people think more clearly about their lives. My work and my identity are aligned. That's something you can orient your decisions around. Or take, for example, health and fitness. Instead of get healthier, it reads, I train 4 times a week. I have the energy to do everything I want to do without needing to recover from my own schedule. My body isn't something I manage. It's something I maintain. Do you feel the difference? A goal moves you forward. A vision tells you which way forward is. The remaining areas follow the same structure. Each one gets its own present tense entry, specific enough to be real, clear enough to filter decisions through. Most people who see this for the first time think the present tense thing is just a writing trick, a clever way to make your journal sound better. It's not. Watch what it actually does. When your vision is written in present tense, something shifts. You stop treating the person you want to become as some future reward you are working toward. You stop making decisions as a current self optimizing toward the better version. You start making decisions as that person today. The health habits, the work you take on, the money calls, the conversations you are willing to have. You filter everything through who you already said you are, not who you hope to become eventually. That's when the work stops feeling empty. Every box you check isn't a payment toward becoming someone. It's an expression of who you already are. That's what I didn't have 6 months before I figured this out. Not better goals, not a tighter system, just a clear picture of who I was building toward, and the choice to start being that person now, not at the finish line. Later in this series, I will show you the AI agent I use for annual planning and vision recalibration, so it stays current as the life changes. Make sure to subscribe so you will get it when it's out. If you want access to that agent right now, it's already available. Link is in the description. And if any of this resonated with you, drop it in the comments. I read every one of them. That's it for today, and see you next time.